right, everybody, it's here. We have a black ship package. So excited. I'm sure everybody has seen or heard talk about this release. I was able to purchase this from Hachimonjia. I don't know, it's still a pretty expensive pen. I've actually been a little bit nervous about this delivery because I've been watching videos of past releases and I don't know if I'm going to like this pen. But we won't judge until we get into it. So we have a platinum pen. User manual. Warranty card. Earth brown mixable ink. Converter. Cartridge. And here it is. This is the Platinum 3776 Century Shape of Heart Bluebird of Happiness. It has the beautiful finial with the crystals in it, and then kind of hidden in there, you can see right there, there's a heart. And that is supposed to kind of harken back to the breather hole in the nib. Platinum's known for, and its little heart. I received this in a fine. It has rose gold hardware and it has a matte finish, which is the part that I was not sure about. This is a very lightweight feeling pen, especially without the converter inside. So let's get the converter inside and we will maybe find an ink that we like and ink it up. I heard people speaking about the matte platinum shape of a heart before and did not realize that this one was going to be matte when I purchased it. I guess the photos, I don't know, I just didn't pay attention. So with the converter in, it feels like it's, you know, a good weight. It's lightweight. It is certainly very pretty with the crystals in the finial. So this came out in a black, in a white, and in sort of like a chai latte color. It was sort of, I don't know, like a light beige color. So let's see, I have some ink swatch cards and let's find the perfect ink. I feel like the Portuguese, what is it called? Portuguese Meteor, but that one has shimmer in it, which I don't know if I want to go and do that right away. Where is this? Is what I'm thinking about. Portuguese Meteor. I mean, I think that once that's in the pen, it'll actually be pretty close. It does look a little bit green here, but that's a definite maybe. So we'll keep that one to the side. All right, and then let's see. Andurilium Banded Shoemaker Butterfly. That looks like a maybe. DeAtramentis Mint Turquoise. Maybe. KWZ Iron Gall. That looks actually pretty nice. Oh, I think I might have to go with that one. I've been wanting to use that for a while. I know people get scared by Iron Gall inks, but it's just so beautiful. Let's see. Railroad Spike. Yeah, you know, I can kind of like match the light part of the color, but it's not really perfect. Misty Mountain, that kind of has the undertones of that. I don't know, that's kind of tempting. What about Kobe? I don't think I have anything that's close to that. You know, I buy a lot of pinks and purples. Ferris Wheel Press, the Sad Charade. I mean, I know it's not, it's kind of like a gray with a green undertone. It's kind of interesting. Oh, Ferris wheel press knitted nettle. That also is kind of interesting. The thing is, these Ferris wheel press inks can be dry, so that is the one issue with a fine nib. Jardine Turquoise. But is that a shimmer? I think that is. All right, so let's look. I think I have some Colorverse, but I would have seen those in the other one. See if we see any blue pop out. Oh, Kujaku. That looks like a possibility. Organic Studio Alanine, a little bit too turquoise. Santiago C. If it wasn't so sheening, that would be good. Konpeki, no. Tsukiyo, no. Oh, what was this one? Parrotfish. Okay, that's like a perfect match. It's also a shimmer ink. Ooh, Vinta Lock Bay. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, that might be it. I really don't care. I want to try shimmer, and my Vintas actually work great in finer pens. I have Vinta Seisei in my Benu Fine. Yeah, and it's awesome. Soda Pop Blue. Sailor Ink Studio 441. Am I missing anything? Like I said, I thought I had a Colorverse ink. Oh, look at this Colorverse San Fran Pen Show exclusive. That's actually perfect. I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I can remember that I have a Colorverse ink out of all of these ink samples that might match my new pen. Story of my life. Diamine Marine. Ooh, that's a good one too. Oh, Emerald of Chivor. Kind of, maybe. Okay. What is this one now? Oh, okay. This one. Turquoise de Perse by Jacques Urban. Oh, I'm excited to try these. Okay. I think we have some really good options. And I just want to make sure I'm not... What did I see? Funky Lake? That was an Esterbrook. See, this is what I was thinking. This blue dragon, and I've got it in the silver, but it is a little bit too turquoise. Funky Lake. No, too green. I thought I saw one more option as I was flipping through. Atlantide. This is the issue when you want to match your inks to your pens. Actually makes it kind of easier in a way. I do have a few of my newer inks because I kind of keep these to the side. This Puddle Storyline, oh, that's kind of perfect. Oh, this one looks maybe good. That one also looks good. Okay, we have so many options. Let's do this. Let's get to swatching. I was also kind of torn about which nib size to get in the platinum. I ended up getting a fine. I have a fine in my other platinum, but I was tempted to get an extra fine, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if I made the right decision. This is a 14K gold nib, by the way. So here are options. Let's put the shimmers down together so that we know what we're working with here. We can maybe do some editing. So these are our shimmer inks and our sheening inks, I guess. Maybe I'll put the Iron Gall here too. This San Francisco one. This Blue Sunset on Red Planet. That looks like a perfect match. This is a little bit green. This Puddle Storyline, also a nice match. So let's go ahead and start swatching. I've got my trusty Hobonichi graph notebook with the old Tomoe paper. And I'll just move some of these samples into this little holder. I got this from the Detroit Pen Show. It's by Olive Frog Designs. Which one do we want to start with first? I really feel like this Tono and Limbs goes well. I did find a sample of Parrotfish, which I feel like goes really well. I'm tempted. And this one goes really well. This is a little bit dark, a little bit dark, a little bit gray, a little bit gray. I'll put this in the maybe pile. A little bit green, a little bit blue, blue, kind of blue. That's good. And then the one I can't find is this Vinta Lock Bay, which is really unfortunate because I feel like it would be perfect. All right, but I've got the top contenders right here. So we'll just go with that. Let's do a title. We've got our Magna Carta Mag 600. So this is a shimmer ink. And I'm trying to remember, I think I did have a little bit of issue with this in a pen. I cannot recall which one, but you know, I don't have to shake up all of the shimmer before I ink it up, so. We'll have to see what it looks like when it dries, because these can actually look quite different when they dry. But I feel like that is actually a pretty good match. In fact, even the shimmer is like a rose gold shimmer. So it's like perfect. And next up we have another Tono and Limbs, and this is the Blue Sunset on Red Planet. No shimmer in this one, and it's more blue than this green, but see already how it's changing? I really think that's a perfect match. We got it on the first one, guys. I'm actually gonna cap this. This is making me a little bit nervous. The last thing I need is to drop this. All right, so here is Tono and Limbs Blue Sunset on Red Planet. Yeah, that's a perfect match. Funny how when you hold things up, it looks like it's perfect. All right, then we have these three. So let's do DeAtramentis Mint Turquoise and the Colorverse San Fran look very similar, don't they? This is like a little bit more blue than this one. I got this from the Reddit pen swap when I did an ink swap with somebody there. So that's fun. This one's nice and wet compared to the other ones. All right, so we'll just see what that looks like when it dries. Then we've got these two, Parrotfish and DeAtramentis Mint Turquoise. Dry off our Kakamori nib and get this inked up. Ooh, that one's dark. Mint. Turquoise. And then last up, we have Parrotfish. I really need to get a bottle of this because I reach for this sample a lot. And VanDieman's, I think that they kind of are known for doing shimmer that is like a usable shimmer. So I have high hopes for this one. I do love this type of kind of a tealy blue. So what do we think? I think the Mint Turquoise and the San Fran are both a little bit dark. These three look really good. I think the Tono Limbs Blue Sunset on Red Planet is probably the closest. So let's go ahead and dip test and just see how that looks. Put a page under this. So we've got our pen here, uncapped. This again is a fine nib. Here's our Tono Limbs Blue Sunset on Red Planet. And we're just going to carefully dip the nib in here. All right, zoom in a little bit. Very smooth, very fine. It's really pretty. I like how clear this blue is. Let's maybe try the VanDieman's. So pretty. Oh, I'm getting ink on myself already. I knew it was going to happen. So the VanDieman's is nice and bright. Let me open up this curtain. I don't know if this will come through more. There we go. It's really pretty. Let's maybe dip test. Let's see. I don't know about these. Well, we can try the pen show. Yeah, it's a little bit dark. This one's not really perfect. It's close though. Maybe we should try, I feel like this Portuguese Meteor might be a good one when it's dipped because it's kind of close to VanDieman's. VanDieman's is bluer, I would have to say. Or here, look at the Jacques Herbin Turquoise, a little bit darker than the VanDieman's. Wish I could find my Lock Bay. So frustrating. All right, let's try the Jacques Herbin. This is also a shimmer. I feel like we're gonna go with a shimmer. It's just calling me. They also have a bottle of this. I think I got it from Atlas. The nib feels so nice on this. It feels different than my coffee jelly somehow. Anyway, that one feels good. Nice and smooth. I mean the ink, nice and wet. What was the other one we wanted? Oh, the Portuguese. That is a shimmery ink. I've had good luck with Colorverse shimmer inks though. Looks like it might be a good match. Let's take a look. Yeah, that is a good match. Might even be better than VanDieman's. I think we have our two finalists. So this one has turquoise shimmer. This one has, is it rose gold? Oh, it's like a purple shimmer. I was thinking about the Puddle story line. We just try it just to try it. We're gonna dip test the Puddle storyline. Yeah, look at that beautiful shimmer. So that is what that looks like. I guess it just depends on what kind of a mood you're in. Do you want something kind of brighter, or do you want something, I mean, this is an absolutely gorgeous chromo shading color. I'm torn. I think for me, it's between the Puddle story and one of these shimmering turquoises, either the Parrotfish or the Portuguese meteor. I cannot tell you how great this nib feels. It's super, super nice. So interesting that it's different than my other platinum fine. Okay, well, I'm really torn. I don't know which one to pick. I think it might be the Colorverse. I wish that I could show this shimmer. It's incredible. It's like the Tono limbs. It's like it is stardust. I've never seen anything like it. It's different than the other shimmer inks that I have. I'm going with Colorverse. It is a little bit lighter than the VanDieman's, and it just matches a tiny bit better. And I'm not going to shake it up too much so that there's too much shimmer. That is what's going to happen right now. I also have not cleaned this pen out, and I am not really planning on it. All right, I'll just let that settle for a second. I can see the shimmer kind of collecting on the bottom. And now let's fill it. I'm not gonna do it too much because I'm gonna wanna change the ink pretty quickly, probably in a few days. I'll wanna try the Puddle line. I heard Kenshin Crafts say that matte pens are more susceptible to staining, like ink staining, so I'm gonna have to be careful about that. It makes sense. There's no like protective, shiny kind of shellac on it. Some people were even nervous about posting the pen, but I don't know how careful you have to be. I mean, we have these pens to use them, so. Let me know which one you think I should have picked. I am gonna do Puddle storyline next, but I think that we picked a good one right here. Let me close these blinds real quick, see if we can see it a little bit better. What do you think? I think it's perfect. All right, well, that is it for me today. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.